Good morning, YouTube. I've kind of done this video a bit the wrong way around, so I'm going to do this first bit now that I wanted to do, and then go back to the start of when I started talking earlier in the journey, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Probably not. Anyway, first I just want to do a shout out. I meant to do this on the video where I met this guy. Yeah, that video where I got recognised, and also where I did the mount swap with Dave's Cave UK. I meant to put a link to his channel in the description and at least on screen as well, just for you to have a look at. Go have a look. Shout out to Dave's Cave UK. Check his channel out. Tell him I sent you. Okay, next thing. This is where we need to go back in time. So I'm just going to do the wavy lines across the screen flashbacky type of thing. And the video will continue from there. After my last video, where I stupidly put this bike on the floor, I gained quite a few subscribers. So to you new subscribers who'd subscribed in the last few days, thank you very much. It's very much appreciated, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the rest of my videos, not just the ones where I'm unfortunate. Anyway, because of those new subscribers, they have it's made me reach the target of 480 subscribers. So if you remember on my 400 subs video, where, well, it wasn't titled that, it was titled Englishman on the Beach or something, where I was just walking around on the beach, I did say when I get to 480 subscribers, I will reveal what the 480 is all about. So, without further ado, oh, by the way, if you're not interested in cars at all, then you might just want to stop watching at this point, because it is related to cars and not motorbikes, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, don't drop it here. That's the first time I've come out of the junction that way since that little incident the other day. Right, the 480 is a car I used to own, and I don't know why, but when I was a lot younger and before I could drive, one day I spotted this slightly unusual looking car, and I didn't know what it was, but I spotted it and then later found out what it was, and ever since that day I've just wanted one. Just, I don't know why. The car I'm talking about is a Volvo, of all things. It's a Volvo 480. Now, as soon as people say Volvo, you kind of think square, boxy kind of things, station wagons, that sort of thing. It wasn't one of them. It was a coupe. It was one of their more sportier cars, I suppose. And yeah, I don't know why. I always wanted one, and then after I'd learnt to drive, and I've been driving for a couple of years, once I could afford the insurance on one, I went and got one, and never regretted it, because it was such a brilliant little car. It had a 2-litre engine, which was just mad. That's why I couldn't afford the insurance to start with. Some of them had turbos as well. Mine didn't. Mine was just the standard one. It was really comfortable. Mine had the leather seats, which were nice, except in the summer because they burned. And just some of the other features it had was pretty cool as well. It did have an onboard computer, which, by the way, this car I'm talking about first came into production in 1987, I think, or 88, something like that. Mine was a 93 model. Yeah, it had the computer that did like usual trip computer and fuel range and all sorts of stuff like that, which is pretty cool on an old car like that. So yeah, it was a really good car, considering it was a 2-litre. It didn't actually do too badly on fuel if you drove it economically. We did do a trip from the Midlands up to Skegness, bit of driving around up at Skegness for the weekend, and back again on one tank. But yeah, here's, I'll put some pictures up. You're probably thinking this is a boxy type of thing, but it's not, it's more of a door wedge. But yeah, I don't know why I liked them. I think it was because they were different and I suppose quite rare. And that's the problem with a lot of cars now, that they all look the same, and there's just so many. I mean, for example, the BMW Mini, there's just too many of them on the roads. They are so common, it's boring. And yeah, the same with most cars. Yeah, there's just loads of them. They all look the same. There's no distinctive styling anymore. But yeah, this one was a little bit different. It had these, it had pop-up headlights, which was pretty cool. The electronics wasn't its best strong point. It didn't have like major electrical problems, it just had quirky ones. Like a bulb would go and that would somehow also affect a completely different system it would like affect, I don't know, one of the pop-up light motors would stop working or something like that. And then it would be fine again once you'd fix the bulb. Yeah, it had some strange electrical things, but other than that, yeah, it was pretty reliable and solid. The common problem with them though is the wheel arches tend to go really rusty. The one I bought had rusty arches, but then I spent like 400 quid on getting the arches rebuilt, and after that it looked great. But yeah, I'll have some pictures rolling across the screen. That is what the Volvo 480 is. I had one. I would definitely have another one if I could afford it. The main reason I got rid of it was actually because of the tax. The tax was like 200 quid a year, and I got a new job where I was given a company car, so obviously I was travelling to work in the company car, and I only got to use the Volvo at the weekends and stuff, so it was hardly getting used, and it was, yeah, a lot of tax to pay for something that doesn't get used much. So I'd come to the hard decision to let it go, sold it, and that was that. But yeah, if I could have another one, I definitely would. So that, folks, is where the 480 in my YouTube name comes from. Well done to Car Biker for correctly guessing it. He did leave a comment on that Englishman on the Beach video. Well, it was a kind of multiple answer thing. He said it was either this or this, and one of them was a Volvo driver. So yeah, well done, Car Biker. You have won a prize of some sort. Go down the shop and buy yourself a Cornetto or something, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll sort a prize out. Right, on with the rest of it. I've got a couple of videos already uploaded but not published yet, because I'll probably publish them gradually while I'm not really going to be on the bike much while I'm moving. So they're going to be online ready. I just need to publish those. So there's a pillock of the day and yet another random encounters video, one of which includes some footage which I thought I'd lost, of where there was a bike following me, and it later turned out to be, well, he wasn't a subscriber at the time, I don't think. I think Daz, I think his name is. I mentioned it on a video. But he was following me, and then looked on YouTube, found my channel, and asked if it was me that he was probably following, which I think it turns out it was. So Daz, if you're watching, I've got a little bit of a video in the next Encounters video. So yeah, you can see that. Anyway, and yeah, the only thing I've got planned is a music video for Captain Cranky. So head on over to Captain Cranky's channel and have a look at his little competition that he's running. Basically, make a music video with some music he's made. So yeah, those videos will be uploaded in the next couple of weeks, I'm sure. But that's it from me. Thank you all very much for watching. Thanks to all of them new subscribers, and well, thanks to all of you. 480 subscribers. Brilliant stuff. Take care, ride safe, and I'll see you soon.